And hello. Once again, I'm doing my Duolingo lesson for today to maintain my streak. See that I have a streak of 1910 days, but it's grayed out, so I haven't done my lesson today yet. Um, I'm on Imperativo dos in the Russian for Spanish speakers course. And I believe that this should be my last lesson for this skill. So, empezar.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Is Moskvy, I think means from Moscow. Yeah. Call from
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Okay. Llamar desde Moscow is rápido. I think in English that means to call from Moscow is fast. Let's see. Llamar desde Moscow on keyboard. Switch that. English, US, International, Moscow es rápido. Llamar desde Moscú es rápido. Okay. See. Yay. Okay. So I believe that means in English to call from Moscow is fast. Interesting.
Позвоните нам вечером.
Okay.
Позвоните.
Llámenos. Call
Вечером.
us at night. Llámenos.
Позвоните.
Menos por la noche. I believe that means in English, call us at night.
Позвоните.
Позвоните нам
Нам.
вечером.
Вечером. Позвоните нам вечером.
Позвоните нам вечером.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро. Из Москвы позвонить быстро. Okay, I'm not going to bother today. It really does take a lot of time, and it's too risky to lose your perfect score. So,
Раздевайся. Пора мыться.
Раздевайся. Oh, really? Okay. And there's, I think the whole thing is actually set off in exclamations here. You know, I really don't know the history of why Spanish has to have the exclamation marks and also the question marks before and after. It's kind of like extra typing, if you ask me. Okay. Es hora de bañarse. Yes, yes, let's just take off your clothes. It's time to bathe.
Раздевайся. Пормыться.
Раздевайся. 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 Пора мыться.
Раздевайся. Пормыться.
Yeah. She says pora mıться. I'm like, what the? Yeah.
Пора мыться.
Пора мыться. See how she says it different than in a Duolingo?
Дай ей сесть.
Die. I thought die means give.
Дай. Ей. Дай. Сесть. Дай. Ей.
I mean,
Дай.
I believe it does mean give because you say dame or dale. You can't see what I'm pointing
Дай.
at.
Ей. Сесть.
Sentarse. But, does this mean give her a seat? I don't know. Sentarse. Sentarse. Okay, that is correct. What does this mean in English then? Sentarse. Let her sit. Okay. Let her sit.
Дайте ему сначала сделать уроки, а потом играйте с ним.
Дайте ему. Сначала. А потом играется. А потом играется. А потом играется с ним. This is probably and then play with him, but уроки, lecciones. So this would be something like first. Okay, primero means first. Hacer lecciones, do the lessons. So first do the lessons, but first give him the lessons and then play with him, I think is maybe what it means in English. Now let's try the Spanish. Okay, déjenlo. 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 Lecciones. Y luego jueguen con puro para hacer estas exámenes. Really unsure about that one. Déjenlo primero hacer las lecciones y luego jueguen con I'm unsure. Well, let's give it a try. It was right. Okay, so is this what I think it means? Let him first do the lessons and then play with him. So I guess in this context, daite means let him, not give him. Okay. Continue.
Позвони маме через час.
Позвони маме.
Позвони маме через час. Позвони.
Яма. Мама. Яма от мама.
Маме.
Мама.
Через час.
Яма. Мама.
Через
Dentro
час.
de hora. Dentro de una hora. Rano con sus aliados llama a tu mama dentro de una hora. After an hour? Call your mother after an hour? Llama. Okay, let's fix this. A tu mama dentro de una hora. Check that again. Llama a tu mama dentro de una hora. There you go. Let's play. Yay! I believe that means then call your mother after an hour. Call your mom in an hour.
Позвони маме через час.
Okay, well, I guess it's within an hour. Позвони мама.
Позвони маме через час.
Позвони маме
Через
через час.
час.
Позвони маме через час.
Позвони маме через час.
Позвони маме через час. Okay. Позвони means to call. Well, позвони, I guess not sure what the infinitive is, but позвони is call, informal command.
Ты устала. Ляг отдохнуть.
Устала. You,
Устала.
estás cansada. Sí, устала. Oh, okay. You are tired. Estás cansada. Estás cansada.
Устала.
And you'll notice that in Spanish we're giving the feminine form. Estás cansado would be the masculine. Estás cansada. Because
Устала.
this is actually the feminine past tense, I believe.
Ляг.
Lag.
Отдохнуть. Ляг. Ляг. Отдохнуть.
I'm going to double check this. Estás cansada. Cuéstate descansar. Chino. Aparte. Oh, no. Cuéstate a descansar. There's something missing. Just in time. Cuéstate a descansar.
Раздевайтесь. Сказал врач.
Because gazelle means to say, so that would be said. I forget what vrach means.
Раздевайтесь.
Desce la ropa. It's probably desce. I would say, oh, they want desce la ropa. Okay, fine. Desce la ropa. Oh, doctor. Vrach is doctor. Dijo el doctor. Okay.
Врач.
Desce
Раздевайтесь.
la ropa.
Сказал.
Vrach.
Врач.
Doctor. Or I guess you could
Врач.
say medical as well. What did I get wrong? Was it the accent? Yeah, I missed an accent over the I. Yes, now they're telling me to pay attention to the accents. Acelerar подъехал.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили.
Oni is they, мне is me, уже already. Вчера. They already called me yesterday. Вчера is yesterday.
Вчера.
Today.
Позвонили.
Okay. Oni позвонили. Номеру.
Мне.
Oh, no. Wait.
Позвонили.
I think я, уже. Я. Llamero. Llamero. Let's try to get the Spanish word order right. Llamero. They already need called. Ayer. Tome, ver, serme, ventana. Those don't fit. Llamaron ayer. Llamaron ayer. Okay, this means they already called me yesterday. Okay, so here's the word order. The pronoun oni.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили. Они.
Right. This word order, I said in Spanish, you don't need the pronoun, so we just kind of drop that. Мне уже.
Уже.
This would come first, and then this pronoun in Spanish. Вчера is there, and llamero there. So the Russian word order is quite different here than the Spanish. So we have уже, me,
Вчера.
Things quite different. Они меня уже вчера позвонили.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили.
Они меня уже. The ж here is just quite different. Уже.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили. Они. Мне.
Мне.
Уже.
Они мне уже.
Вчера.
Вчера.
Позвонили.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили. They already called me yesterday. Oh, today. They already called me today. And how do you know that this is the past tense in Spanish? I think instead of the present tense, right? Because you already have the word already, which would indicate a past tense. But I just want to check because I think that this is applied to present. No, it's not present. Oh yeah, because it's it's past tense for sure.
Встань в понедельник пораньше, пожалуйста. Встань.
That day, get out.
Пораньше.
Más temprano.
Понедельник. Пораньше.
Poco más temprano. El lunes. Por favor.
Встань в понедельник пораньше, пожалуйста. Понедельник.
Понедельник means lunes in Spanish, Monday in English. Понедельник.
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 Встань в понедельник.
Пораньше.
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 Levantante un poco más temprano lunes, por favor. I believe this means in English, get up A little bit earlier on Monday, please. Oh, yeah, I guess the Spanish didn't really matter. The order you could put down lunes right there instead of at the end. A little earlier on Monday, please. Yep.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
It is still. Okay, switch to the Russian keyboard first. It is. Okay. It has device.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
It is. Раздевайтесь. Раздевайтесь. Oh, okay, be careful. That's not a C. Raz. Why am I hearing the L?
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
So. Врач. Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
Looks like what I typed. Раздевайтесь, сказал врач. Раздевайтесь, сказал врач. What did I miss? Right? What did I miss? Yes. Are they really getting mad at me because I didn't type an exclamation mark or something? Because that would be really mean.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
It looks like I typed that right. Why are they telling me it's wrong? Раздевайтесь. That's really mean. Сказал врач. This all looks correct. I'm sorry, that's really mean. As I told you before, that Duolingo generally ignores punctuation and all these little extra marks, quotation marks, exclamation marks, but it looks like they wanted me to type it in. Let's see what people have said, because that's really mean. Oh, man. Yeah, people are saying it doesn't accept the correct answer. Huh. Okay, that is really mean. Let's leave this open and try to, next time I'll just try to throw that all in, but that is really, really mean. I'm going to just report that. Yeah, my answer. Mi respuesta debió ser aceptada. Yeah, it should be accepted. Oh, God, we're not supposed to be. I mean, it could be a glitch in Duolingo, because usually Duolingo ignores all the punctuation, like I said, so I don't know why it's See, like I said, really mean when you get like told wrong that when you're right on it and you're marked wrong on a technical issue. So let's start all over. Let's put this here. Well, actually, I guess I can just leave it out here. There. That's not very nice at all, Duo. Well, actually, I won't blame Duo for it. He's just their mascot. I'm blaming Duolingo. I'm in this for the owl. He's too cute.
Позвоните нам вечером.
This is yeah,
Позвоните.
menos. Okay, good. Menos por la noche, if you remember. Call us in the evening. Позвоните нам вечером.
Позвоните нам вечером.
Позвоните
Позвоните
нам
нам вечером.
вечером. Позвоните нам вечером.
Дайте ему сначала сделать уроки, а потом играйте с ним.
Oh yeah, this one was really long. See, I'm not going to try and do a speech exercise for that because I'll surely get it wrong. And they probably won't let me finish talking. So,
Дайте ему сначала сделать уроки, а потом играйте с ним.
is
Дайте.
I didn't like this one. I'm just going to type this one and save some time.
Ему сначала сделать уроки. Уроки.
Y luego jueguen con él. Déjenlo primero hacer las lecciones y luego jueguen con él.
Дай ей сесть. Сесть.
I said, let her sit is the translation into English. Let her sit. Hola. Dejar. Not dejar meant, dejar in Spanish meant leave, but, allow. Okay, it does mean allow. Okay.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Oh yeah, this one, from Moscow, calling from Moscow is fast. Позвонить.
Позвонить.
Позвонить. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the infinitive of the Russian word there. Позвонить.
Позвонить.
You can always tell the infinitive because it usually ends with that T and the soft sign.
Позвонить. Быстро. Позвонить. Москвы. Из.
Yeah, so llamar from
Из.
Moscow.
Москвы.
What? You know, you go here, and they're saying it's this one, this day.
Из.
But you hover over it, and they're telling
Москвы.
you day Moscow,
Из.
and not this day
Из.
Moscow, but this day is there a little further down on the individual translation for ease.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Llamar desde Mos. What am I typing? Es rápido. We learned that one a little while ago.
Ты устала. Ляг отдохнуть.
Estás cansada.
Ляг.
Acostate a descansar.
Ляг.
Acostate. I descansar is is to rest. Lie down to rest. Acostate. Acostate. Acostar? Acostar. Oh, acostar. No, not Catalan. Spanish. Catalan is actually also an interesting language. I mean, if you have some time, maybe you might want to learn that on Duolingo, because that is what they speak in Catalonia in Spain. Acostar, yes, does mean to lie down. And acostate, descansar. Okay, lie down to rest. So this means in English, you are tired, lie down to rest.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач. Okay, and said the doctor. I can't remember because they marked me wrong, and now I can't remember anything. So sad.
Раздевайтесь.
Oh yeah.
Раздевайтесь.
Они мне уже вчера позвонили.
Позвонили is past tense. Okay, уже. So remember, this one was tricky because the word order doesn't fit. So this you can drop
Они.
in the Spanish that we see llamaron.
Они.
So you wouldn't need to type ellos and ellas. But you don't want to start the Spanish with llamaron.
Они.
So the next word in the Russian
Мне.
sentence is мне. But you don't say me, ya, ayer, llamaron in Spanish. You wouldn't say that. So we gotta switch this around. They like to say ya, ne. Llamaron ayer. I guess you could say ayer, ya me llamaron. I think ayer, ya me llamaron. I don't. But I think ya me llamaron ayer is more of a neutral sounding one. If you say ayer, ya me llamaron in Spanish, I think there's an emphasis on ayer. There's no emphasis, I think, here in the Russian sentence on вчера either.
Вчера.
So yeah, ya me llamaron ayer is more neutral, and the Russian sentence is more neutral. So they called me today. They already called me today is the English translation.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
Yes, this is the one that they told me was wrong. And it's type what you hear. I don't hear punctuations. Nobody hears punctuations. You can tell that I'm really, really annoyed at that, huh? And I don't exactly know all the punctuation keys on the Russian keyboard, so I'll type that punctuation in with the English keyboard. Man. You know, the L and the D on the Russian keyboard that I use, which is actually the Russian typewriter keyboard. Right.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
English. Oops. Go back to Russian. Zal vrach. Right. Maybe I should put the period in too. Oh, no, wait. I left off the exclamation mark. Oh, no. No. Don't do that. I'm going to get really mad. Oh, no. Okay, I'm back to the English keyboard. Wait. Am I on the English keyboard or not? There we go. Раздевайтесь, сказал врач. Раздевайтесь, сказал врач. Okay. It looks like this, right? Looks like this without those extra quotation marks, right? Right. Okay. Let's click next.
Раздевайтесь, сказал врач.
Are they going to tell me I'm wrong if I do the tapping one too? I don't know. Well, anyways, let's try. I mean, maybe I did type the L last time. I don't think I did. No, we did the copy, paste, and finder, and it matched. So you had to type in the punctuation marks on this. Type what you hear. So nobody hears punctuation marks. We just kind of like put them in when we're writing. To make things easier when we're reading. So mean.
Она ему не позвонила.
Она.
Она ему не позвонила.
Ana means she. Ella in Spanish and she in English.
Она.
Ему, us?
Ему.
No. Oh, to him.
Она.
Она.
Ему. Она. Ему.
Она ему не
Позвонила.
llamo.
Не.
Okay, so this would be, she didn't call him. So no.
Ему.
No lo
Позвонила.
llamo is what I think we would say in Spanish. Or we should say in Spanish. No lo
Позвонила.
llamo. Let's check that. Really? Now they actually want ella. I'm not going to bother putting it in because there's no point. I mean, well, I guess technically if you say no lo llamo in Spanish, you wouldn't know if it was he or she. Okay, fine. Let's put it in. These four words don't fit in this sentence anywhere. Fine. Let's do this. Ella no lo llamo. There we go.
Раздевайся, сказала мама.
Oh yeah, this, no. Why is my keyboard lights are off? This, no.
Раздевайся.
Okay. Here's my, so US English. This,
Раздевайся.
dijo
Сказала мама.
mama. Please tell me I don't need mi mama in this because dijo. I would say dijo mama. I mean, like if I'm talking to somebody like not my family, not my siblings, I would say mom said. But I mean, yeah, and yes, so you could talk to strangers and said my mom said. So in Spanish, it's probably the same. They would probably say, dijo mama, mama dijo, you know? So I'm just going to leave off the me because
Мама.
I think сказала mama even in Russian means mom said, not my mom said. And then you'd probably use in that very same way. There's a difference. You say my mom when you're talking to people, you know, who don't share the same mother with you. They might tell me I'm wrong. I'm going to have to start over. Whatever. Okay, good. I actually accepted that. Thank you, Duo. Eres el mejor. You are the best.
Встань в понедельник пораньше, пожалуйста.
I mean, I wish that was true.
Пораньше.
Levantate. Yeah, that's the informal.
Встань.
Levantate. Lunes un
Понедельник. Пораньше.
un poco más temprano, por favor. And this one, okay, if you want to put el lunes here instead of at the end, it matches the Russian
Встань.
word order a little better. Levantante.
Встань. Понедельник.
Понедельник. El lunes.
Пораньше.
Poco parancha, un poco más temprano. Oh, does that really mean all of that?
Пораньше. Пораньше. Пораньше.
Hey, can I highlight this, please?
Пораньше.
Thank you. Early, a bit earlier. It means early or it could mean a bit earlier. Either one. Okay, un poco más temprano, por favor. There we go.
Позвони мне из Москвы.
Позвони мне is call me from Moscow, I believe. Позвони, we learned that meaning to call, позвонить, meaning to
Позвони.
call. Yep. Llama Yep. Yeah. Me. Desde
Из
de
Москвы.
Llame desde Moscow. Desde Moscow. Позвони меня из Москвы.
Позвони мне из Москвы.
Позвони мне.
Позвони мне из Москвы.
What is she saying? Позвони мне.
Позвони мне из Москвы.
She says мне. Позвони мне. I guess she's putting the M at the end of this word, so позвони мне из Москвы.
Позвони мне из Москвы.
Yeah, she is. Позвони мне из Москвы.
Лягте сегодня раньше, чем вчера, хорошо?
Oh, we learned la. Yeah.
Лягте. Лягте.
Сегодня.
Сегодня. Раньше.
Темprano.
Вчера. Чем? Вчера. Хорошо.
Yeah. Right. Let's do that. Let's say. Let's see. Let's check this. Acuéstese hoy. Yes. I move around.
Раньше. Сегодня.
Okay. Sorry, that was yesterday. That meant yesterday. Ayer.
Вчера.
Yesterday. That was a mistake earlier.
Сегодня.
Сегодня is today, hoy, and вчера is ayer,
Вчера.
yesterday. I don't know why I got confused. Yeah. Acuéstese hoy más temprano que ayer. Yeah. Llamar desde Moscú es rápido. Из Москвы, быстро means rápido, fast. So it's between these two because we know it's from Moscow. What does this one mean, actually? That doesn't seem right at all. We'll check after, actually. We'll check this. That's correct. Let's hear this one. Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро.
Из Москвы позвонить быстро. Из Москвы позвонить быстро. Okay. Из Москвы позвонить отвечает? What does that one mean? Отвечает. You answer from Moscow. Okay, and this one is just completely wrong, but it means answer. And okay, this we're wrong. Llamame desde Moscow. Позвони мне из Москвы. That's the one we want, right? Because we learn позвони, call, and we know the big giveaway is the меня, but this doesn't mean call. So you really have to know the translation for llámame. Позвони меня. Poзвonienie. 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 There we go. До свидания, dijo mi mamá. Раздевайся. Раздевайся, сказала мама. Раздевайся, сказала мама. There we go. Сказал, like I said, means сказать means to say, and сказала is the past tense for it. And dijo, mama, this is all the same. You need to know this too. I guess technically mama, there's a giveaway for you. That one's easy. Llámenos por la noche. Call us in the evening. Poзвоните нам вечером. Вечера means evening or night. So вечером is another form of that, different case form. There you go. Acquistate. We learned this. It's lacked. So it's not this one. Between these two. Oi. Сегодня, like I said, is oi, today. Раньше, más temprano. Чем вечера is yesterday. Вечера is yesterday. Вечером. Oh, хорошо. This one. The next one. Almost done. Déjenlo primero hacer las lecciones y luego jueguen con él. Okay, dajte značila, which word means lessons. And then this part, y luego jueguen con él. It's this one. Oh, it's between these two. A потом играете с ним. But, сделать. So the difference in this one and this one is this one and this one. Stats and сделать. I think it's this one, meaning, yeah. Just listen. Okay, let's listen to this again and look at the translation. Let him do his homework first and then play with him.
Дайте ему сначала сделать уроки, а потом играйте с ним.
Дайте ему сначала.
Дайте ему сначала сделать уроки, а потом играйте с ним.
Okay. Потом играет с ним. Déjala sentarse. Dices. Right? Dices. Let's listen to this one. Dices. Let her sit down.
Дай ей сесть.
Dices. Yes, I keep forgetting. Dices.
Дай ей сесть.
Dices. There you go. And we are done. My Duolingo lesson for today is the Russian for Spanish speakers course. Continue. I really hope my brain retains some of that stuff we learned. Okay, yes. And yes. 5 puntos de experiencia. En total, 15 puntos de experiencia. Ganaste 4 lingots. Oh, they are actually giving 4 lingots now for getting perfect. Okay. Okay, so now I finished that skill. Has subido al nivel 1 en imperativo 2. Ahora obtendrás contenido de aprendizaje más difícil. Yes, now I contenido, I know what the English says in the English Duolingo, now you will receive more difficult content. Let's see what they said. Now you will get more difficult learning content. Ahora atenderás contenido de aprendizaje. So yes, now you tendrás. Oh, yeah, it is a future tense. Yeah. Now you will get more difficult learning content. Continuar. No, I really don't want to subscribe to Plus right now. Continuar. Imperativo 2. Now you see it is complete. Nivel 1. De 5 or 5. And so 0% completada because I'm not completed towards level 2 yet. And that's that one. The next one is algo. There's no tips. Now, if you think you have a good handle on your languages, you can try and test out, which I won't do right now. See this first skill had some notes, notas. You can click on that and read the Spanish notes for the course. Okay, it's in Spanish, but it shouldn't be too hard if you studied your Spanish. I find reading Spanish is fairly easy. Sometimes I might have to look up a word or two, but it's fairly easy. And so just to quickly show you how the testing note works, I won't actually do it. It's just you click on the key button, and it says, pasa al nivel 2, pass to level 2. Okay. Get to the new level by passing this test with less than 4 errors. But it's not going to be easy. So you can go this, and now you'll see, because you can't have more than 4 errors. You lose the 3 hearts. You got one more chance. So let's see if we can. Okay, fine. Let's see if I can do this. Dimo, esto es una casa. Dima, esto dom. Right? Dima, esto dom. This is in English. Esto es una casa. Dom.
Где моя гитара?
This means in English, where's my guitar? So, Spanish, ¿dónde está mi guitarra? Is that the way you spell guitarra in Spanish? I don't know. ¿Dónde está 2 R's? Mi guitarra. Oh, I got the R's. I missed the U. ¿Dónde está mi guitarra? Hey, I haven't gotten wrong yet. Masha, ¿dónde está el equipaje? Equipaje is luggage in English, right? Masha. So Masha, this is Anton. We're not talking about Anton here, so not that one. ¿Dónde está el equipaje? And dom, I said, meant casa, house, or home. So it's gde. ¿Dónde? Gde. Equipaje, bagage. Masha, gde bagage. Okay.
Это моя пицца.
Это моя pizza. Es mi pizza? You could say, I guess, yeah. I guess they want us to say esta es mi pizza. They want to say, okay, fine. Esta es mi pizza. Esta es mi pizza. Okay. Soy Anton y este es Jose. In English, that means I am Anton and this is Jose. Jose, actually. Yeah, Anton. So yeah, Cirque. I don't think anyone's name is Circus. Okay, so we want to say means like but. It's a contrastive conjunction. So it's probably this one. Yeah, Anton y esto. Whoa, no, that's not it. So it probably is this one. Yeah, because contrastive. Yeah, you want the contrastive conjunction. Yeah, Anton esto Jose. There you go.
Да, это свитер.
Да, sí. Sweeter.
Да, это свитер.
Sí, esto es un suéter. Suéter. Sí, esto es un suéter. So in English, this means yes, this is a sweater. No es mi bicicleta. It's not my bicycle. Это не мой велосипед. Velocipede in Russian actually comes from the French word for velocipede. Velocipede? Is it just velocipede? Velocipede. But I believe this was actually originally from French, right? History, dictionary. Velocipede, yep, from French. Velocipede, from Latin velox, pass. That's your etymology. That's sort of like the history of where the word comes from, even though I often don't use etymology just to look at the history, because people seem to be arguing a lot over where a word comes from originally. It doesn't really matter so much, but I like etymology for just the comparing. Like the different cultures have the same word, and sometimes it's really hard to say it came from this way or that way. So I think people should stop arguing about that. I mean, I guess it helps on some level, but then again, at some point, it doesn't help. What's most important is that the relationship is there. The French has it, velocipede, and apparently the Russians have it. In this case, I think we do know that the Russians picked it up from the French because at a certain point in time in history, I believe when Napoleon was around, the Russians were actually quite enamored with French culture. So they learned French. Translations early to wheel conveyance. See the Russian. It's right there. There we go. And you'll see borrowed from French, velocipede. We don't need this one anymore. Yes, it's a my velocipede. There we go.
Такси.
And I believe this is just taxi even in Spanish. Taxi. That was easy. Es una taza. Это дом.
Я ем пельмени.
Yo ем
Я ем пельмени.
eating comiendo pelmeni.
Я ем пельмени.
I don't know what pelmeni is again. I guess I just forgotten. Search for that one. Okay. And then there's these pictures. Oh, it's their dumplings. The dumplings. Yeah. It looks like the Chinese dumplings. You know, there's I guess a subculture. There's a certain Russians that don't want to consider themselves part Asian, even though the majority of their country is geographically in Asia. And I just think it's funny, though, that they have things like this that look very much like Chinese dumplings or Japanese dumplings, Korean dumplings. Okay, next one. No es mi bicicleta. So let's try typing this in Russian. Where's my eta? Is that the right one? Eta? Eta?
Это
Это
мой
мой велосипед.
велосипед.
Нет.
Нет.
That's what I think it should be. So make sure I type this right. Это мой велосипед. Нет. It's easier and then I can just copy it. Это мой велосипед. Нет. I believe that's what it should be. Oh no. I got one wrong. Okay, let's continue. Eta the moya maya pizza. What is it? So, nouns in Russian are masculine, feminine, or neuter. And I can't remember if pizza is masculine, moy, feminine, maya, or moy. Oh, no, it is maya. Maya, pizza. Maya, pizza. No, that's the wrong one. Which one's this? How to spell it in Russian? That's my pizza. Okay. Aquí está mi sweater. Okay, here is my sweater. No, not this. Вот.
Вот
Мой
мой
свитер.
свитер.
Вот мой sweater. So in Russian, вот мой. And here you can tell now that sweater is masculine. See, because the Russian doesn't have the definitive articles like or like la. I'm suddenly thinking in French. Don't have the articles in Russian, so if you're trying to remember the gender of their nouns, I think the best way is just to think of my sweater, my game, my shoes, and then you'll get used to it. So that should be fairly easy to do. You walk around the house and say, "Oh, my computer, my laptop, my TV, my sweater, my shoes, my clothes," and it should help you learn the gender of the Russian nouns. Okay, what's my sweater? Oh, I was going to type it. Sweater. What's my sweater? Okay, let's try that. I don't know. I'm undecided. Should I just try to pass the test, or should I go back and try to get it perfect? What's my sweater? Eres Dima? Are you Dima? That's what this means in English. So I think in Russian you'd probably say, in Russian, see? Dima? Because remember in Russian they don't use the present tense of to be, eres. Estar? No. Not estar. The other one. Wow, I got the infinitive form. Estar in soy es eres. Why am I forgetting the infinitive form? So, estar or Now I can't remember the Spanish infinitive for this. So there it is. Remember, it's so sad. I'm gonna have to look this up then. Probably see it and be like, oh my god, that was it. To be. Oh no, change this to English. To be, right, or not to be in this case. I can't remember. There, yeah. Anyways, like I said, Russians don't use the present tense of to be in their language. So you wouldn't say you wouldn't just say Dima, you'd say Dima. Maya Gitara, is it? Maya Gitara or Moya Gitara? It's Maya Gitara. Maya Gitara. Mi mochila está oh, my purse is on the metro. Yeah.
Мой.
Mochila. Mochila. Rucksack. Rucksack? Many. That's borscht. That's actually a really yummy dish.
Рюкзак.
Metro. В.
В. Метро.
Мой. Рюкзак. В. Metro. So, mi mochila está en el metro. Mój rucksack w metro. Mój rucksack w metro. It means in English, my backpack is on the subway. My backpack is on the subway. If you're North American like me and grew up in a North American city in Europe, they all call it metro. So if you're European English, British English, you'd probably say my backpack is on the metro. I think I still say subway when I'm referring to North America. Estoy comiendo borscht. Okay, yeah, borscht. This one, or is it the other one? Yeah, borscht. Is this one? Yeah, borscht. I'm eating borscht. So if you don't like beets, you probably don't want to eat borscht. But I like it actually, and there was a really cute Russian restaurant. It was called Summy Yummy here, and it closed down. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other Russian restaurants here. I'd have to look around some more, but I think I should try to figure out how to make it. If you're Russian, you're listening to the stream, please feel free to send me a recipe for borscht. I'll try and make it. Papa está in una cafeteria. Papa is in a cafeteria. Papa.
В.
Cafe.
Кафе.
So that was actually pretty easy. It's easier in Russian, huh? Less words. Papa cafe. So let's type that out. Pa. V. Cafe. Right? Papa cafe. I think I'm just gonna not get perfect on this test out, and we'll just see what happens. Because I don't remember if you get a lot for getting perfect. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was extra bonus points for getting perfect. ¿Dónde está metro? There? Right? ¿Dónde está el metro? What did I say about está not being needing to translate? где? So you just want to say где? Metro. In Russian. Question mark. Next one. La casa está ahí. Okay, the house is there, right? Ahí. So maybe don. Tam, I think it is. Oh, that's not tam. That's tam. Tam. Let's see what they tell me.
Дом.
Tam.
Там.
Yeah, okay. Let's try this. And I got that. Okay, so I managed to pass my test out to level 2 in the very first skill in the course for Russian for Spanish speakers course, but I lost 1 heart. I have 2 hearts left, so this means that I made 1 mistake. 2, 3 mistakes, and then you have 1 more mistake. So you lose all 3 hearts, and then you have 1 more chance. I mean, you can keep going until you make that next 4th mistake. But it looks like I passed this test. Yay! continue. Really wasn't expecting to pass the test, actually. Considering how rusty. Okay, examen completado. I'm trying to remember. Trenta is 30, right? 20 puntos de experiencia. No, back to English keyboard. 20. And in Spanish again. I really need to review these numbers.
20.
20. Yeah. And it says, yeah, today in total I gained 15 earlier and 20 now. Examen completado. 20 puntos de experiencia. Continuar. Felicidades. Ahora estás en el nivel 2. Ahora attemptarás contenido de aprendizaje más. So, see, we saw this message when I finished the other skill and got to level 1. But now with this one, I'm on level 2. So now they're going to give me more difficult content, learning content. Continuar. So yay. I guess I didn't get any bonus stuff. I just got the 20 experience points for completing the test. I don't think they gave me a lingot. I think if you get perfect on your test out, you will get a lingot. Just like when you get perfect on the regular lessons, you get like, I don't know. I didn't get perfect that time. Maybe next time I'll try and get perfect and see what happens. Is the alphabeto? Uno is now level 2. Wow, I actually really didn't think I was going to pass that. Okay, so I actually did 2 Duolingo, well, 1 Duolingo lesson today and 1 test out. And so let's just take a look at my progress. 50 experience points in the league, division, or maybe gold division, whatever. Not that important. I'm really not going to try and get to the top of those leagues. It's kind of, if I really care about that kind of stuff, I don't know, maybe I'll just go back to playing Mass Effect multiplayer and try to complete all those little achievements, but I'm not going to. I mean, not unless I have multiple, a lot more time on my hands. So how many more skills do I have? Look. So 5, 10 more here. And then I have to do this little test here for the first section. And another 10, 20, 22. 22 more skills and I will be done this course. Yay. Oh, so eventually I will maybe get to 10 more skills left and try to push through and finish one day. Kind of like I said, it depends on what's going on in my life and the time I have on my hands. So I'm not going to do that anytime soon, I don't think. Today, Ascanado, I got lingots for my streak, actually is what it's saying. Got 100 and 91 ringgits for my streak of 1910 days. That was yesterday, actually. I guess I picked up another follower. Yeah, if you're on Duolingo and following my Twitch stream or just watching this, feel free to follow me on Duolingo if you want. I'm sorry, I can't promise that I'll follow you back because I just don't know where the follows are coming from, and there's no real messaging system in Duolingo anymore. But feel free. I think Duolingo left the follow system, the friends and following, just to I guess keep people motivated, because some people feel more motivated when they have a bar to reach. And I set my own personal bars, and practically everything in my life I set my own personal bars. So, and I try to be realistic about what I want to achieve and try not to beat myself up over not achieving my personal goals. So sometimes little by little is best for you and a lot less stressful. So that's my Russian course. I should check the store at Tienda. I don't think I lost. This. Nope, I haven't missed a day, so I don't need to buy that. And I already have this double or nothing going on. You can see I'm on day 6 or 7. Day 6 or 7, I think. Yeah. Okay, so done with that. Now, I think I will take some time and show you something interesting. If you're really into Duolingo and you are maintaining your streak on a regular basis, back when Duolingo started, they actually did a good job of providing you with statistics on your progress on everything you do, but not anymore. And I think they kind of delegated this over to duome.eu. So you can go to duome.eu and you can look at the top streak holders, right? So Duolingo Streak Hall of Fame, and you'll see a bunch of things. I'm gonna scroll down for a while. Try to get to the end of this so I can show what's at the bottom. So the Halls of Fame, they have the Streak Hall of Fame crowns, because Duolingo added the crowns for each skill. Owls, your precious golden owls for when you complete a course. You can see them on here. And Duolingo also added the level 20. Well, that's been around for a while, level 25. If you manage to get to level 25 on one of your trees, Hall of Fame for lingots, experience points. I don't think these are really, I guess, vocabulary. I don't know, most vocabulary. I don't think I saw that before. Streak freezes, longest streak freeze, junior alumni. I believe the junior alumni might be if you lost your streak, you had one before and you lost your streak. I think if you have like proof of what your streak was, you can, I guess, message Duo.me and tell them about that and see if they'll put you under alumni. They also list things that are like the impossible streaks. I mean, apparently, I don't know how it's even possible, but see here, impossible, click to see. Some people have impossible streaks because Duolingo has been here for like, I guess just short of just 8 years, almost 9 years. Like, I guess it's in its 9th year. So there's no way people can have these streaks because that's like 40 years. So Duo.me is actually really cool because it highlights these things like streak, registration date mismatch. I could probably find me down here somewhere if I load it up. So what you do is you go on here and you try to find yourself in the list. I mean, for me, it's pretty easy to find me on the list here because I am on my 5th year, I think, of using Duolingo. Why aren't you letting me scroll? And there I am. So what you do is you find yourself on this list, or the other way is you go to duome.eu type the /, type in your Duolingo username, not your profile name, not your, your actual username that you use to sign in. But anyways, so then find me on here, and I can pull that up right here. So what you do is you go to Duome. I don't know why I'm saying May. I'm in the Netherlands, and whatever. There's May and Ma and a bunch of other things. Duome. This is my Duolingo profile then. The Duolingo profile looks significantly different. Like I said, they used to have all these cool things on your Duolingo profile, but they don't anymore, and they put in these silly little achievements. And you'll notice if you use the Duolingo app, you have different achievements in the app, and they have some achievements there related to the leagues because they want people to go crazy by trying to be top in the leagues. Like I said, if you have lots of time on your hands, go for it. Don't bother if you don't have time otherwise. So somehow I got these achievements in the past, and this is what my Duolingo profile looks like on Duolingo. Still at least shows the list of languages, but it's not really the greatest anymore. And it still shows people that are following me, people I'm following. And this is my Chinese name, actually, and I go by the name of Cass sometimes. Well, I prefer to go by the name of Cass. And this is the reason I wrote my name in Korean on here is because I did Taekwondo for many years, and they wrote my name out for me, my real name out for me in Korean. If you read Korean, I guess you can figure out what my real name is. So this is just I guess kind of a tribute. Originally, it was so that the people in Taekwondo could find me online, but also, I guess I don't want to take it off because Taekwondo is a big part of my life. I have a little bit of knee injuries now, and I think I hurt my other knee a little while, like about 6 months ago. So I think I've had to take a break again, and sadly, I can't do as much kicking as I used to. I wish I could. I need a new body. Anyways, so this is my Chinese name and my Korean name, and that's my profile on Duolingo. But the profile on Duome has way more interesting information for you. See, it says I'm learning Russian from Spanish. You can click on this Russian thing, and it will show you more information about the progress you're making in that particular course. We'll get back to that in a second, but back to your profile. Well, level 10 on this Russian course, 49 crowns so far, 50 skills left out of 70. Now that skills indicator, I said I had 22 skills left to complete. This is indicating how many skills are unlocked. So there are actually 50 skills unlocked for me, right? Let's see, 22 to complete, but these are unlocked. So I have 50 skills unlocked. And lessons. 225 out of 309 lessons. Now you click on this information, and it's telling me I have 40 more days to go. So it says I'm making 2 lessons per day, and I could finish 84 lessons, and telling me approximately March 15th I will be done this course, right? Please keep in mind that some of your lessons were testing out of some skills or crowns. These don't necessarily take you any closer to your golden owl, or they may give you a wrong impression about how quickly you're progressing through your retreat. So take these 40 days prediction with a grain of salt. Keep going. So yeah, probably not 40 days. I would say it's probably more like 80 days if I would do 1 lesson a day. But it depends. If I have some time, I will pick up the pace and do a couple more. And then Lexems. Now, Lexems is 1520 out of 2042. It's not the same as vocabulary, like words. And you see when you scroll down here, right? You'll see, am I on this? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, Lexems. When you go to your actual progress page for your course, you'll see skills. This is your skill tree. You can sort by strength, crown, date, skill name, original order. Original order is like that. And you can see I did alphabetical and up to 2. But they also show you the strength. So if you're really into like trying to keep everything at 100%, you can try that. Don't go crazy. remember, the best practice for a language is actually getting out there and speaking with other people, or just being around other people who speak that language and listening to them, or watching movies, TV shows in that language, or listening to music in that language. So find fun things to do as well. So crowns, this shows me my crowns, but it's listed by crowns, but I don't know why it's doing it that way. There we go. There's my crowns. That makes more sense. And by date, I guess this is date completed. My skill name. I usually just leave it on I prefer it. Their default is strength, but I like the original order, so you can see because then you can go down and see how many lessons are in the next couple of skills. I'll go. Elkian has 3 lessons. That shouldn't take too long to complete that skill. And then the next one, Tecnología, has 7 lessons. So 10 lessons for the next 2 skills, right? So this is why I really like duome.eu. If you want to check on your progress. The next thing on your profile page, so explaining Lexem, sorry. This is what it said. You can click on the information. It'll tell you what Lexem IDs are. And yeah, so this gives you a better idea of how far you're progressing compared to other users. But yes, it doesn't tell you how far you are in completing the course. So if you more interested, this is just comparing with other users how far you've gotten into the course, right? So Alexa is 1520 out of 2042. The strength percentage, like I said, is just strengthening up your skills, but it's better. Duolingo has this thing where they just assume you don't go out and practice the language you're learning, but you do, right? So your strength meters go down a lot more than they should. So Lexems, like I said, so if you really want to know how many words and how many skills, you go to your progress tree. Your profile has your daily progress based on GMT, right? And this is my progress. I did miss one day here, but I had my streak saver on. And then you go down on your profile. Now you can see all the languages you've been studying, which is really nice. And your golden owls. And notice, oh, thank you, Duolingo. You have the precious dual owls with their scars. And thankfully, I don't think they're ever going to change them. So I hope they never change them. I mean, unless they're forced to, I guess. I think they realize people love these. So you can see I had to do the, that was Navajo. And this is English. So you can see the golden owls I've done. Those are courses that I completed, but not fully leveled. I didn't level up all the skills. The only one I leveled up all my skills was this Dutch one. I reached level 25 pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, I reached level 25. Yeah, I did reach level 25 on the Dutch. And it just keeps telling me how many points I'm accumulating. I don't know if they'll ever raise that cap. I don't really care if they raise that cap, but I mean, I get it. Some people, I play games too. Like I play Monster Hunter World, I played Assassin's Creed, and a few other games, Dragon Age, Mass Effect. I played a little bit of Skyrim. I get it, it's the gamification, but for a language, I don't really need it. I don't need that motivation. Generally, I actually did finish this course, and I finished this one, but this is telling me that there were words I didn't learn for some reason in those 2 courses. So the Pennies for English Speakers course, I did finish that, and I do have the owl for that. And it's weird that it's telling me I'm missing words. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to run through it again. It's here somewhere. Chinese. Which one's the Chinese stuff? Right here, I think. Yeah. See. So I did finish that. So generally, you can see which courses you've done, and this is nicely listed according to experience points, right? Because you can't get to level 25 without having a lot of experience points. So this is listed according to your experience points, and you can see where I am. So now my Russian for Spanish speakers courses up here, right? Level 10. I was doing Irish a while back and got pretty far. Just doing some Korean. Like I said, I did Taekwondo for many years, and I was thinking I might have to go to Korea. And didn't. Anyways, so now you can see all of them, and they're golden owls. And then they also have your activity stream, which used to be on Duolingo originally. They used to have the activity stream, which was really nice, and they took it off your profile on Duolingo, but it's here, which is cool. I like that. It at least has some. And okay, so that's your profile on Duome. Duome. Can I get to the answer now? Yeah. And there you can see at the bottom again your Hall of Fame stuff if you're interested. There. So that's my Duo And they also have just quickly up here words, tips and notes, practice, progress, fact. So if you just want to like review the stuff you've learned, you can click on the tips and notes. You can practice, and I don't think they have the practice for all the Duolingo courses. Is usually when I click on that, it just gives me the Spanish. But progress is this progress thing I showed you, right? How you're doing on the course that you have currently selected. Now, if you actually go into Duolingo, if you actually go into your Duolingo and switch your course, then and refresh this progress page, you will change what it says, and it will say, if I switch it to learning to my Dutch course, it will say learning Dutch from English, and it will show me the stats for that. So that's how you see your different courses. The detailed information for the different courses. So like I said, now you can see the skills, and you can see the words in the course, and you can click on them for more information, right? And duome.eu has ported all of this over from the Duolingo site, from the Duolingo database. So this is generally accurate, unless they've I think the Chinese tips and notes is the older Chinese tips and notes, but the Chinese contributors to that course have changed the tips and notes a little bit, and I think Duolingo has also changed kind of the style, layout, format of the way the tips and notes look in Duolingo, so they may be slightly different in some courses, but I actually preferred the old tips and notes for the Chinese course. So here's the tips and notes for my Russian for Spanish speakers course. So you can go there and review that instead of having to click through on Duolingo each skill to see your notes. So that should help you if you're really serious about your language studying and you want to review and practice. And like I said, see this is 50%. Maybe you want to freshen up that skill. Go ahead, 25%. Maybe you want to do that. Okay, so I don't need that one though, and we don't need this one. Now, back to the Street Hall of Fame. Go back to the top. Oh, yeah, Vocabulary Hall of Fame. I don't think I've seen this before. Yeah, I guess it's just how much vocabulary you've learned. I have no idea. I guess it actually said on my profile, and I closed it. So, duome.eu, again on my profile. And yes, my name, Faye Morgana. Okay, my profile. And how many words are actually separate? No, that's my total experience course. This is my total crowns, streak, ingots. Yeah, it doesn't show my total words. Okay. Well, I guess with the Streak Hall of Fame, you can see your total. Okay, that's the actual streak. You can see your total words if you can find yourself on there. Yeah, cool. I don't know if I'm on there at all yet. I don't know. Oh, I am on there. Okay, so my total number of words that I learned on Duolingo is 56,686. That's kind of cool to know. That's so kind of cool to know. I mean, kind of explain why my brain is like, wow, too many words, different languages. No wonder sometimes I feel like I'm forgetting English. What's this one? This is the streak freeze. I'm not sure I read this one. I mean, I know I have a streak freeze on. I'm not on here. My streak phrases, I'm going for a while. It says, created 5 years ago, double or nothing 6 days, time practice. I bought the time practice when I bought it. You can buy it in the store, so you can, when you buy it in the store, it triggers the time practice for all of your courses. And obviously it's optional, like you saw me do a time practice earlier for my Dutch. I can pick the normal practice or time practice mode. Streak phrase from there, yeah. Yeah, because I lost my streak phrase for a while. Anyways, streak phrase, Junior Streak Hall of Fame. I don't know what the Junior Streak Hall of Fame is for. I guess just for like small streaks or something. And then the alumni streak, when you lost your streak, right? People have lost their streak and claimed them. Okay. So, and that's duome.eu. Oh, sorry. Yeah, might want to know how to do the. Just go back here. I guess I could show you quickly. Show you how to do. You know, it occurred to me I probably should do all this in a separate stream, but whatever. Yeah. So if you're in small, okay, this is your. Yeah. So if you click on words, right, vocabulary at Duome. So you go there and you see these are the courses. I believe these are the courses I've. I don't know all the courses in Duolingo. Yeah. So you can click on, let's say, which one should we? I'll click on the Korean one. Click on the Korean, and this is the Korean vocabulary, right? And then when you go to the tips and notes, we already showed you, but you can pick them from here. So this would be Arabic. These are the courses for Arabic speakers. So what you want to do is go to English, and the courses for English speakers. So I was doing or courses for Spanish speakers. I was doing Russian. So click on the Russian flag icon, and it'll give me those tips and notes. Now, when you click on practice, here, you click on practice, you can practice some stuff, and I don't know why, it just automatically gives me Spanish. So you can do this if you want. I guess duo means just testing this. Mi caro viejo no es rápido. So I guess you can click the sentence to reveal translation or see next sentence. Yeah, so you can listen to this.
Mi carro viejo no es rápido.
Yeah, okay. So how do we go to the next one? My old car isn't fast, and you can go next. So I guess this is just a quick I guess just a nice way to review sentences that were on Duolingo. Él no lo duda. He doesn't doubt it.
Él no lo duda.
Él no lo duda. So I guess he doesn't doubt it is what is it? He doesn't doubt it, yes. So I guess it's like flashcards. Tienes que desayunar para empezar bien el día.
Tienes que desayunar para empezar bien el día.
So you have to have lunch to start your day off well. So oh, sorry. Almuerzo is lunch. Sorry, you have to eat breakfast to start the day off well. Yeah, you don't have to say in order in English, but you can. Su presencia siempre me pone nervioso. Your presence always makes me nervous.
Su presencia siempre me pone nervioso.
And her presence. It could say your presence here, actually, if you're using the formal you in Spanish, because they use su. So you could probably say to like a professor or something in Spanish, su presencia siempre me pone nervioso. But I don't know why you would tell somebody that. But I guess you could. Anyway, so that's how their practice works on the duome.eu. And anyways, so we are done. And Well, actually, you know what? I'm really into learning Russian right now, and I'm challenging myself by doing this course from Spanish, so Russian for Spanish speakers. But if you think if you'd like to see me do a lesson in a different language, please let me know. There are some languages I don't want to learn. I'm not really into learning High Valerian. I probably would prefer to learn Klingon before that, but probably High Elvish from Lord of the Rings would be more interesting to me. I have started a ton of courses. So, they do have the Swedish for Spanish. Oh, that's already. Oh, I haven't started that yet. Oh, I'll have to let me see. What is this? The circle. So, I didn't know that one was ready. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have to start that yet. Okay, so let's see courses. See, those are the Spanish courses I've started. I am not into Esperanto. I'm not really into the made-up languages. Let's just put it that way. I mean, there's way too many languages out there to get caught up with made-up languages. I mean, it, go to the Star Trek conventions or something if you want to practice speaking Klingon, or if, I don't know, do they have the Game of Thrones conventions, Song of Ice and Fire, and go practice your High Valerian? So English. So you can see I have started a ton of different courses. I have completely finished my Dutch for English speakers course. So, but otherwise, I mean, I'm not into Esperanto. I'm not going to bother with Klingon. Hebrew, maybe. I'm not going to bother with High Valerian. Hebrew, Polish, maybe at some point. They're not high on my list. I mean, Polish is another Slavic language, but there's other Slavic languages that I would like to learn. Hebrew, maybe, but I believe it's Semitic, like Arabic, right? So I actually would prefer to learn Arabic. So if you want me to learn if you're interested in seeing me try to make my way through a Semitic language, Arabic is actually the one that I've been doing. You can see that it's pretty challenging actually. And I think I've been muddling my way through the Arabic course by just recognizing the way the script looks like when I'm doing multiple tries. But I've been trying to at least internalize and some of the grammar rules for that. I'm doing Portuguese for Spanish speakers. I haven't started the Portuguese for English speakers yet. So if you want me to do Portuguese, more than likely I'll do the Spanish one, for Spanish speakers one. And so, anyways, I finished that. But anyways, just if you're interested, just send a shout out and let me know which languages you would like to see me learn and go through. I've got most of them. Yes, and for Spanish speakers, there's Catalan. There's Catalan. I did finish that course. And Guarani. Those are specifically for Spanish speakers. Let's see, Chinese speaker. No, that's Japanese. So there's Chinese for Japanese. There's the Chinese. Chongwen. Spanish. I can try to do those. Not that keen on doing that right now. Korean, no, it doesn't really have much for Korean. Actually, wait a second. Netherlands. Do they have the German course yet? No, they don't. 94% complete though. Yeah, I might actually do that when it starts. I might, dive into that. Okay, so just let me know if you happen to be watching. Anyways, so that has been my lesson for today, and also a test out, and a little bit about how to use duome.eu. Oh, no, I don't want to be this one. That's just back to Russo. Okay, back to Russo. Anyways, and see you next time.